Many of Thailand's cities are old and basically a dump. You ever find yourself driving through Bangkok and thinking this place could be amazing if anyone actually took care of it? That was me the other day, crawling through traffic on Lot Prao Road. For a moment, I was impressed. The sidewalks were smooth, even freshly tiled. You could actually walk on them without twisting an ankle. And that's saying something for Bangkok. But then I looked up, and what I saw was what I've seen for decades now. Buildings that look like they've survived 3 generations of neglect. Graffiti-covered walls, rusted shutters, cracked paint, water stains, wires hanging like jungle vines, shop houses that should have been renovated years ago. That's Bangkok. That's Thailand. You've got a patch of progress surrounded by decades of decay. It's not old charm. It's not authentic character. It's neglect, plain and simple. And it got me thinking, this country keeps talking about wanting high-value tourists. But how do you attract high-value visitors when your capital city looks like it's halfway between demolition and denial? Thailand wants to sell itself as a modern paradise, but much of it still looks like the same country I saw 30 years ago, just with more concrete and less care. Now, Thailand has two faces. You've got the glossy, polished side, the one tourists see. Walking into Siam Paragon, Central World, or Icon Siam, and you'll think you've entered a ultra-modern first world country. Everything spotless, luxurious, and perfect. Then you step outside, and you're back to reality. Cracked sidewalks, flickering lights, garbage blowing around, and buildings that look like they're held together with rust and prayers. Take Pratunam, for example. The Central World is sleek and modern, full of designer shops and fine dining, but walk 2 blocks north and it's another world. Decaying buildings, tangled cables, rats, and a smell you can't quite place, but you know it isn't good. Bangkok stinks. That's Thailand. Luxury next to rot, progress next to neglect. Now, let's talk about the trash, because this is what ruins the illusion. Trash is everywhere. It's in the canals, on the sidewalk, piled in alleys, burned in fields. It's the one constant from city to village to beach. You see a stretch of beauty, and right beside it, a pile of garbage, and no one seems to care. It's like the country collectively decided that trash is just part of the landscape. Now, I recently went to Calipe, and I've got to say, the beaches were beautiful. The water was crystal clear, and I had a fantastic time. I had a great time because I chose to overlook the garbage on the beach. Whether it came from the sea or was dumped from land doesn't really matter. The garbage was there, and it does detract from the experience. That said, I loved Calipe. It's gorgeous. But even there, even one of Thailand's best island destinations cannot escape the trash. That's the story of Thailand in a nutshell. Beauty and neglect side by side. People always say, go to the villages, that's where the real Thailand can be found. And they're partly right. Some villages are clean and organized and welcoming. Others look like they were hit by a slow-moving disaster. Garbage burning on the roadside, open ditches full of black water, and stray dogs everywhere. It's not about poverty, it's about pride. In some places, people take care of what they have. In others, it's just mipe and rye. It doesn't matter. That's the problem. Thailand's problem isn't money, it's maintenance. Now let's get back to the high idea of high-value tourism. You keep hearing officials say, we don't want the cheap tourist. We want quality tourists. All right, but if you want quality, you have to offer quality. You can't charge first world prices for third world conditions. You can't build billion-baht shopping centers and ignore the sewage outside. You can't preach sustainability while your beaches are covered in plastic bottles. And you can't call yourself a high-value destination when half your capital looks like a storage yard for abandoned buildings. Thailand is trying to sell its image, not substance. And the truth is, high-value tourists see right through that. They'll visit once, maybe twice, but they won't come back when they realize the glamour stops the moment they leave the resort gates. Now, before anybody gets defensive, let me be clear. Bangkok is my home. Thailand is my home, and I've lived here almost half my life. My family's here. I have many memories here. I've seen this country change, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. And I love Thailand. I love the people. I love the food, the rhythm of daily life, the sense of possibility that still exists here. And despite all the problems, I'm not sure there are many other places on earth that are truly better. Different, yes. Cleaner, yes. But not better in the ways that are actually mattering to me. The sense of freedom, community, and simplicity that always seems to survive here. So don't mistake what I'm saying for hatred. This isn't a rant against Thailand. It's frustration from someone who actually gives a damn. The problem isn't the people. It's the mindset. This country builds for today and forgets about tomorrow. Things look good for a while until they fall apart. Then they patch it, slap on a coat of paint, and call it progress. That's why so many buildings look half dead. Nobody maintains anything. They wait for it to rot, then build something new right next to it. There's no long-term vision, no accountability, no pride in the basics. And that's why Thailand looks great from a distance and a mess close up. Here's the thing. Thailand isn't broken because it's poor. It certainly is not. It's broken because it's careless. This country has everything: beauty, culture, kindness, potential, but it doesn't take care of what it already has. If you want to know what Thailand's real problem is, it's not the tourists, it's not the expats, it's not even the politicians. It's the refusal to maintain, to clean, to fix, to care. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. Thailand could easily be one of, if not the best country in the world. But it never will be until it learns to take pride in the details. Not just the malls and the marketing, but the everyday environment people live in. The government can talk about high value all at once, but until the cities stop looking like dumps and beaches stop collecting garbage, the words are just words and they don't mean a thing. I can walk into Central World and feel like I'm in a modern capital. But 2 blocks away is Pratunam, and it looks like nobody's given a damn since 1985. That's not progress. That's an illusion. Thailand has everything going for it, but it's like watching someone with a beautiful house who never sweeps the floor. You love them, you want them to do better, but you just keep saying tomorrow. I love this place and I'll probably die here. But love doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. Love means being honest enough to say this place can be better. Because it can be and it should be. Until then, Thailand will stay what it's become, a land of stunning potential buried under apathy, garbage, and denial. It might be another 20 to 30 years from what it could be. If I'm lucky, I'll get to see it. If not, that's okay. It's still beautiful and it's still worth loving.